What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Red Devil Circle. Manchester United have lost yet another game in the Champions League. We are rock bottom of this league with 3 points. We can't even get a win against bloody Kopenhagen. I mean, look at our table. Like we have Galatasaray, Copenhagen. By far not the worst matchup in terms of the teams that you have to play and get out of a group stage. And we have completely bottled it. And our next game is against Galatasaray, which I think we're gonna lose again. I mean, we've already lost to them 3-2 last time. Um, so they'll be hoping they have our number there. So it might just be another loss for us. For those of you watching for the first time, my name is Uzo Hawkins, and this is the Red Devil Circle. We give you the latest Manchester United news and match reactions and give you a feel of the vibe around Manchester United and give you our honest opinions on this. So stay tuned and also please subscribe and get ready to get any updates around Manchester United from this channel. So yeah, we've lost to Copenhagen and Haaland's goals didn't do us much favor. But you could say there's still a few players that they're still trying to play for the manager. I mean, I could see Rashford giving a lot of effort, putting a lot of effort in. You could say the same about Dallo. I think Dallo just wants to enjoy his football really. He likes to stay away from the political part, if you should say that, of the whole thing. Dallo's just one who likes to play football, so I see him giving a lot of effort. I see people like McTominay who's growing in confidence in his role, and another player who just loves playing football for Manchester United, giving maximum effort. And sorry guys, I'm struggling with allergies here, so if you're hearing the sniffing and all that, please excuse that for today. Yeah, Bruno also is one that really loves the manager. Um, tries to really play for him as much as possible. Um, yeah, Garnacho just loves playing football. There's a lot of players giving effort, and Wan-Bissaka giving effort, but I would like to point out Rafael Varane. I think Rafael Varane, in terms of effort, Rafael Varane is a player that you see. This is the Champions League. This is Champions League Varane. In general, Varane is the player that you, after a game, you arguably saying like, why isn't he the captain of this team? And he gives in the effort, he's vocal, and he shows passion. But we didn't see that today because to me, is falling out of favor with the manager, and you're not seeing the Varane that we're usually used to. And this players that's falling out with this manager clearly, and the manager doesn't trust him enough to play him in the starting 11, to play them in the starting 11. That's why Varane's on the bench. It's that simple, guys. Sometimes you just have to analyze things and think about things. You can't just rely on the media to feed you information or just go off what the manager's saying. You need to really think deeply into these things. And there's a lot of players that are not playing that should be playing, and I think they're falling out of favor of the manager. I think Casemiro's injury might be bullshit to an extent. There's probably something else there, and it's just not the players that he didn't sign. Also, players that he signed, like Anthony, the players that are not playing that you argue, they should be playing on this team. Uh, but yeah, in my opinion, there are a lot of players that are falling out with this manager, and there's still some players playing for him. So it's a bit 50-50 in that dressing room, you say. But how long is that going to hold up, especially with these results we're seeing out here, and not okay performances at all? I mean, you have Maguire giving a lot of effort, and I mean, he's been given a chance, one chance in a million. given how he's been playing for a long time now. I mean, he's one that's just resurrected out of the dead, and there's no surprise there to see him, being passionate and trying to give his all. And credit to him because he didn't want to leave. He wanted to put his head on the ground and keep his feet on the ground, put his head down and work. And now he's getting opportunities, um, regardless of the circumstances around the club. So, good deal for Maguire. Happy for him. But I mean, look at this team. You really think with this team you're gonna win much? I mean, with the talents that are out there, don't get me wrong. We're supposed to get a win against Kobenhavn. We're supposed to get a win out of this team, and completely we flopped. We flopped. We threw it away, and we look like we'll be going out of the Champions League for sure. Um, yeah. There's few positives, but why look at the positives? Like, this is just a disaster, guys. It's a disaster. We're playing Luton City next in the Premier League. You don't know what to expect. It's just a disaster. Um, you'd be surprised, Luton. I won't be surprised if Luton comes out and plays better football than us. But I also won't be surprised if we get away with it. We're playing bad football on the counter attack and scraping a win. I mean, Luton is bottom four. Like, if you can't really coach a win against these guys, what are you still doing here? I said that before we played. I think it was Fulham, and we scored a last minute winner with Bruno Fernandes, who's playing his heart out, trying to keep this manager in the job. But if you look at the whole game, you'd be insane to say that we didn't play good football at all. Backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards for most of the first half against Fulham, and it was just boring football. There's no progression. There's no feeling that we have a system of play and we know what we're doing. It's backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, and it's not working, guys. It's not working. We don't look like a real team, and there's no team spirit. And that's another point. The team spirit, like this is a team that if you just toss in a little bit of adversity or a decision that doesn't go their way, just toss that in, like sprinkle a little bit of a bad decision or a decision that doesn't go away. You find out that this team falls apart really quickly, and you can see that in the first half everything was going well for us, and then the red card comes in, the handball, and everything starts to fall apart. Team spirit goes away. Everyone is not putting in as much energy as they was. The team quickly falls apart when there's a little adversity, and you there's something that people always say. You're the creator of your own luck, or you're the architect of your own fortune, some shit like that. Um, yeah, that's what we saw today. I mean, you can say that this VAR is completely shit, and I agree with that. But in terms of the decision making, I think it was pretty even. I mean, the handball, it was the same for both teams. That wasn't a handball. That wasn't a handball. If you're a footballing fan, you watch that and you say like, there's nothing those defenders could do to get their hands out of the way. But at the same time, the referee gave a penalty both ways, and you're the architect of your own fortune, and that's what happened. If they're creating enough chances to get those decisions, we went out and got that same decision. Um, so it was pretty even. You can't really complain. The refereeing decisions was even, but I also think this VAR thing should take a break from all competitions and try to figure out how they should better implement this new technology or whatnot um in the current game. It's okay to try to modernize the game and whatever, but if it's not helping us, if it's just killing the whole vibe around football. It's not working with football right now. It's you should be able to know as a fan how what kind of decision the referee is gonna make in real time. But there's a lot of pausing, there's a lot of added minutes, there's a lot of going to the monitor. It's not making sense. It's reducing the game and it's reducing the aura of the game and just the nature of how the game should be, and that's not good because we should you can't completely erase history. We have to try to keep the game entertaining, and that's why there's a lot of football fans around the world, and with this new system, it's just causing a lot of havoc. So I'm not really with what's going on right now, but they need to take a break with this VAR thing and try to figure out how they could better implement it. But yeah, Manchester United fall again, and it's not looking good, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. What result are you expecting? What result are you expecting against Luton? Are you still with this manager or not? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Sure you already know my opinion by now. I think we need to play better football. I think there's a manager out there we can get that could at least implement a system into this team. Don't get me wrong, there's still players that need to leave or that need to be replaced, but in the grand scheme of things, this manager, wrong decisions, players he's bought that on the bench, money he spent that is looking like a waste. His system is not being implemented. We're not playing any style of football. We're just kicking the ball around and backwards, sideways, and then we launch it forward and try to counter with a Bruno pass. It's horrible to watch, guys. No big team plays like that. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully without the allergies as well. Thank you guys for